this present scenario, we have you all have very limited choice when it comes to lead heroine in your typical mainstream Bollywood film.
Yes. Big problem. Big problem. 100 movies to make and 6 of them only that can sell your movie. Because suddenly you take anybody else and say you won't get the budget otherwise. क्योंकि फिर music नहीं बिकेगा, overseas नहीं बिकेगी, satellite नहीं बिकेगा, digital नहीं बिकेगा, कुछ नहीं बिकता फिर. फिर then otherwise you make a film that is smaller, then you can still take chances. The moment and Ashutosh and I think are filmmakers that somehow when we think small we get scared and worried. I think we think best when we think large. At least for me, I think when I was making Student of the Year, I used to feel really sad on the set. There was no star on that set ever. So I used to feel, oh God, koi star nahi hai. So it used to bother me a little bit. But that was the ethos of that film. So I think, yes, it's very, very limiting. We have very few movie stars, and I hope the country starts loving more and more stars very soon and gives them long legs and longevity as movie stars so that we can actually have the choice, because otherwise, it's really a problem. If we're going through a crisis, there really is just those many actors who are in trade parlance, viable, saleable, etc. And there are many filmmakers and many stories to be told. But unfortunately, they don't go through the grind because they go through the grind.
The last line that you said is the most important. The country needs to love more and more heroes and heroines.
Yeah.
Because we have to make movies, and a filmmaker, like, he has now launched 3 phases, or I'm bringing out a new phase. It's once in probably 1 year or 2 years, and then there's nothing. So there are others who are also launching. It's important that people start falling in love with more
I think the
phases.
longevity of a movie star, of creating that huge impact with the star, I think maybe because it's all kind of, there's so much available that I think that, the way that we used to love our movie stars, up to the 80s, I think, that madness and insanity is definitely depleting with time. And, well, I think we have to start loving them just to make more films, I think, otherwise we're... and anyway, to say that, to relate that to what Shekhar's endeavor is, actually that's kind of exciting because, that opens, while there is just the dearth of those many viable actors, it also opens doors for so much new talent to walk through and kind of find a place. But, like Ashutosh and I just said, the love is an audience prerogative. That's something we can't do anything about.